Good morning. We still have our flash flood watch in effect through 7 a.m. Thursday along and north of I-44 as we continue with these rounds of showers and storms. Another 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible. We've got one round of showers and storms on its way in now. We've got locally heavy rain and lightning around from Clinton through Stockton and Monette. Getting reports on Facebook of that rain coming down pretty good in Monette. Heavy rain and lightning will be the threats with this line of storms this morning. 68 degrees in Springfield, it's 66 in West Plains and 64 in Mountain Grove. 72 by dismissal with rounds of showers and storms. If this line slows down at all, it could recharge the atmosphere for the eastern Ozarks, bringing us a threat for severe weather by this afternoon. Then we could recharge again for the overnight, bringing us another severe threat. So 2 rounds possible today, all depending on if we can recharge the atmosphere 2 times. Large hail, damaging winds, widespread flooding, and maybe an isolated tornado possible there. Again, here are those 2 rounds the afternoon, and then going towards the overnight. Hour by hour, you can see the storms get here at least to Springfield by about noon. They push through the eastern Ozarks, and they could be severe. That threat pushes to the south and east by Thursday. Joe, Lauren.
Law enforcement did find a female that had fallen down a rock ledge, probably 20-25 feet.
Authorities there rescuing a woman who fell from a steep cliff while hiking last night. It happened at Valley Watermill Park north of I-44 here in Springfield. A call came into the fire department shortly after 7. The woman was on the hiking trail by herself when she fell more than 20 feet down a rock ledge that overlooks a nearby lake. The woman was able to call 911 herself. She did not land in the water, but crews had to use a rope system to pull her up in a basket. She was carried down the trail to safety. Battalion Chief Brian Athens says his department trains for these types of accidents and that it could have been much worse.
Especially with the rain, you know, your footing, when you get out on these trails, it can get very, very slick. So keep your distance back from the ledge, even if you're sure of your footing, because you just don't know. And it's easy to trip and fall and get injured just on a flat trail, let alone one with an elevation like this.
Athen also reminds everyone not to go hiking by yourself and make sure you have a plan. The woman thankfully only has a minor leg injury and is being checked out in the hospital. Her name and age have not been released.
In our education coverage, the end of the school year is approaching. Many college students are making plans for the summer, and of course, various internships are opening up to help prep some of those kids for their careers. Students we spoke with say they've had internships in the past, but actively seeking out jobs helps them figure out what they want to do with their lives.
So last summer I had an internship. It was at a logistics company. My minor is logistics, so it kind of helped me see like what they do on a day-to-day basis and what kind of companies they work for, and I like process like freight invoices and stuff like that. So it just gave me a lot of like experience and like knowledge about the field that I want to go into and everything.
We bring you more local news this morning. The American Red Cross of Southern Missouri canvassed neighborhoods in North Springfield yesterday.
Their mission, though, was to install free smoke alarms for families in need, and you still have a chance to get your own. Hannah Zettel joins us now to explain how.
That's right, Lauren and Joe. Volunteers went door to door yesterday asking residents if they needed a smoke alarm installed. Those units offered even have a 10-year lifespan. This is all part of the Red Cross Sound the Alarm campaign, which encourages people to save lives in 3 critical ways: smoke alarm installation, blood donations, and in donations of volunteer time and money. Smoke alarms should be checked once a month with the simple touch of a button. Another important fire safety precaution is to have a fire escape plan and established meeting place for your family. Southern Missouri Red Cross Director Stacy Burks explains how these monthly checkups save millions of lives every year.
We help make sure that people have preparedness information. We help them do a fire escape plan if they need to. It's vital for them to practice that plan because they only have 2 minutes to escape a burning home once that smoke alarm goes off.
We want to keep people safe. We would much rather come to your house and visit and install a smoke detector than have to come back for something, some sort of tragedy.
Of course, if you're in need of an up-to-date smoke alarm for your house, the Red Cross always has those available for free. Just contact the American Red Cross Southern Missouri chapter or the Springfield Fire Department.
Hannah Zettel, thank you. We also need to put crime into focus. An El Dorado Springs woman has been indicted with producing child porn. Amanda Erin Hunt was charged in a 4-count indictment returned by a federal grand jury. The man from New Jersey was also indicted. Facebook reported the two sharing child porn images on Facebook Messenger. Investigators also discovered sexually explicit messages along with shared images of child porn between Hunt, the New Jersey man, and the 15-year-old victim.
To help recognize small businesses in town during Small Business Week, Treasurer Scott Fitzpatrick and Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe will be here today at Elamoose on North Nearguard Avenue. This will be one of 3 stops as they tour Kansas City, Springfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Visits will be to companies who participate in the Missouri First state-linked direct deposit system. The Treasurer's Office has issued more than $2 billion in linked direct deposits for small businesses.
Also celebrating Small Business Week, the 2019 W. Curtis Strube Small Business Award will be presented today at the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center. 5 area businesses were selected out of the nearly 70 entries, and they were scored on company history, management philosophy, responses to challenges, and product innovation. Jeff Mazer, who's the director of a company looking to create alternative pathways into the workforce, will be the keynote speaker.
Here's what's coming up for you after Daybreak.
I'm John Dickerson. Coming up, former FBI Director James Comey comes to Studio 57. His view of the Mueller report and the president. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, big trend happening this morning.
We have so exciting, so exciting.
A picture and video of the royal baby.
Yes, literally just broke like 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
Twitter has imploded.
CNN's been following this.
There he is.
Yes, there he is. We still don't have a name. I just read something this morning that said it could take them up to 10 days to announce it to the public. If you keep scrolling, there is one of the baby's face. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, so cute.
He looks very sweet.
Megan was saying that she's over the moon. It's been magical. She said that the baby is very calm. He's been a dream. No crying.
Boy, you did a lot of read-up on this in the last few minutes.
I've been on Twitter like, oh my God, it's the baby.
She probably jinxed herself on that. It is a baby after all.
Right.
Very good point. Very good point. Another big trend happening right now. St. Louis Blues late last night get the win because of the St. Louis native Pat Maroon. He scores this game-winning goal. Blues to the Western Conference Finals. Plenty of coverage coming throughout the week and weekend on that one. We need one last check of our forecast as we head on out the door.
72 by dismissal, rounds of showers and storms, 2 rounds of severe weather possible today, one in the afternoon, one in the overnight, so just stay weather aware with us. We're looking at things drying out by Friday.
All right, good deal. Thanks for waking up with us on this Wednesday morning as we take a live look at some clouds down in Branson. Have a great Wednesday.